Sarah. Sarah. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You frightened me. No, that's all right. What are you doing here? You want to see? Well, it wouldn't be good if somebody saw us together. You want to help me? You're afraid. I know. That's why we have to be careful. Sarah, I've been awake most of the night thinking, and I'm sure that somebody in this convent hated Mark McCormick enough to kill him. And then they killed Mother Isabel when she found out. Everybody here is good. No, I don't follow you. Dame, yes. Yes, I know. That's why we have to be careful.
Good morning.
Hi.
I thought about you last night. There was an old Betty Davis movie on the Late Show, Little Foxes. Did you ever see it?
No, I don't think so.
I almost called you, but it was kind of late. So, anyway, it was a great movie, she said, to no one in particular. It's a little chilly in here, have you noticed?
I'm comfortable.
I wasn't referring to the room temperature.
Neither was I.
Oh. Okay, I guess I'll try a different tack. What are you working on?
I was trying to go over some of these old patient charts. Dr. Garfield feels that about half of all performed surgeries are unnecessary, and that most of the patients would have recovered just as well on their own.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
That's a refreshing change from the old cut now, ask questions later approach that most surgeons teach their unsuspecting residents.
By most surgeons, I suppose we're referring to your father?
Yeah. Yeah, he'd definitely qualify as a member of that old school. There's only one way to do things, and that's my way. Everything he does is etched in stone. But Garfield sounds like he's a far cry from that. I'm glad. I'm glad you guys are getting along so well.
Yeah, we are. And I think I'm going to learn a lot from him. But I got some news for you, Heather. Not all surgeons are like your big bad daddy dearest. So if you've got a problem with what I do, it's your problem, not mine.
Hi. Hi. That didn't take too long.
Thank you.
Believe me, what it lacked in duration, it more than made up for in embarrassment. I will never do this again, Mama. Nothing is left to the imagination.
I know what you mean.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Dr. Wilkins, I was just telling my mother how you've been torturing me.
Oh, come on, it wasn't that bad. The results are good. First test came back 100% normal.
Oh, great. We couldn't ask for more than that.
No.
So we're halfway home. The results of the other tests should be back in a bit, so just sit tight and I'll see you in a while.
Okay, that's great. Thank you, Doctor.
You bet.
Thanks. Hey! Well, hey, girl, that's wonderful news.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? I think I'm really starting to feel good about this.
You should. I'm really glad.
Mama, I can't tell you how scared I was. But I mean, we're gonna have a baby. The day is gonna come and Cruz is gonna be there. And I'm gonna see him with our baby in his arms.
So which one do you like the best? Do you care about these clowns at all? Chipper? Look at... See, look at this. You got this clown here, okay? This clown here is a... You don't care about the clown, do you? You want to study Spanish a little bit? You can work on the Spanish. Look at me. I'll show you some stuff, okay? Look, see, this is your mouth. See this? Can you say this? Look at this. This is la boca. La boca. Can you say that? This is your nose. Nariz. Su nariz.
Cruz, give the guy a break. At least wait till he gets to preschool before you teach him Spanish.
Well, what's the matter? Aren't you giving Sammy a head start on her education there?
No way. Thought it was bad enough when Mason bought her a little teeny sweatshirt that said Harvard Law Class of 2010. So, how are you men doing, anyway?
Oh, we're doing just fine, actually. Aren't we, Auntie Julia? Are you checking up on us?
Yes, I am. I brought you breakfast. Since the last time you were in the kitchen, you almost set the neighborhood on fire.
Well, we've already had breakfast. Thank you very much. In fact, we found out that the little chipper has a mondo appetite. He inhaled my plate of huevos rancheros, and I had to eat cereal.
Well, at least he's not starving. Huevos rancheros you're giving to a one-year-old?
Well, why not? My mama gave them to me when I was 1.
Well, I hope he has a cast iron digestive tract like his father. Hey, Chip.
I think he does.
So, listen, I can watch you for a while if you want to go get ready to work.
Oh, no, that's okay. I gave myself the day off so that I could spend a little time getting to know him.
Well, in case you have trouble finding somebody, you know where I am, and there's plenty of room. Samantha would love to play with him, and Mrs. Cobb wouldn't have a problem. Here.
Oh, no, we're fine. We're going to enjoy being with each other today. We're getting caught up here, aren't we? You're enjoying it too, aren't you, buddy?
Yeah.
See, he agrees with me already. No, seriously. We're doing just fine.
Now, I hated Mark McCormick more than I can tell you, but I didn't kill him. Someone is trying to frame me for Mark's murder. The police want to arrest me. Oh, it doesn't matter if I'm innocent, if I can't prove it. That's why I'm here. But I don't want you involved. You might get hurt. You loved Mary and Mother Isabel, friends. I'm sorry, you have to go slower. I don't follow. Father Michael loved Mary. They were friends, close friends. Sarah? What? Where are you going? Sarah?
Good morning. I've been wondering, have you seen Mitchell Carter? He never returned to the mission last night.
It turns out Mitch Carter isn't his name, sister.
DA 6 Mason Capwell on murder charge.
It says there he's wanted for the 2-year-old unsolved murder of Mark McCormick.
What do we do now? Call the police?
No, sister. Capwell knows too much. We're gonna have to handle this ourselves.
I want to go to L.A.
What?
L.A., Los Angeles.
Can't hear you.
I said I want to go to L.A., see Hollywood.
Oh.
We always have to stay around here.
Well, yeah, what's wrong with here?
It's too small. I like big cities.
Oh, well, I'll take you to Los Angeles sometime.
When? Today?
No, but soon, sometime soon, very soon.
Hi.
Hi.
Welcome to Breakfast with the Nelsons.
Listen, I need to, talk to you.
Yeah, sure. Turn that down, would you? Or off, please. What?
I didn't know if you'd heard. Victoria Capwell was involved in a bad car accident.
Oh, no, is she hurt?
Well, she's pretty badly banged up. I called the hospital, but they wouldn't tell me anything. Kane, she's on the critical list.
Oh, boy.
I know. The baby was in the car. Chip was there. He's all right, apparently.
Oh, thank God. Cruz must be going nuts.
Yeah, I know. That's why I came over here.
No, yeah, I better run over there and see how he is.
All right.
Can you, stay here for a while until I get back?
I don't need a babysitter. Why can't I go with you?
I won't be gone long, and maybe Andrea will have breakfast with us then. Is that okay?
You owe me one.
I know, thanks. Look, I'll call if I'm going to be any more than a little while, okay?
I'm hungry. Well, I'm not much good in the kitchen, but let's see what we can find over here.
I like my eggs scrambled.
Well, then scrambled they will be. So, do you have any plans for the day?
Yeah. Thought I'd go down to the beach.
Oh, you got a great day for it.
Yeah. I already got my suit on.
Oh.
You liked it?
Tell me, has Kane seen you in that?
Not yet. Why?
Look, why don't we just 86 the eggs? I think it's time that you and I had a little talk.
You know, maybe I gave him too many huevos. I mean, he's asleep. He was crashed before his head hit the pillow. It's only 10:30. That seems kind of weird, doesn't it? Do you ever watch Sammy when she's sleeping?
When I brought her home, I was in her room at least 20 times a night. I've paired off considerably. I'm only in there 10 or 15 times a night now. Have you told Eden about this?
No, Eden doesn't even know about Tori. I missed her call last night, and I don't have a number where she is, which is also... Julia, Eden will understand.
Do you think that's going to make it any easier?
Look, put yourself in my shoes. What would you do? Would you do the same thing?
Yes.
Yes, and so would Eden. So Eden will be okay, so we don't have to worry about anything all the time.
Cruz, it's just that Victoria is going to be taken off the critical list very soon. She'll be released from the hospital. She's going to want to go home and take her son with her.
And when she does, then she'll do that. In the meantime, he needs somebody to look after him, and logically, that somebody should be me.
I admire you stepping in here and taking charge. I really do. Thank you.
You're welcome.
It's just that each day that goes by, you're going to get closer and closer.
I would hope so. We haven't had a chance to get close at all. This is the first chance we've had to get to know each other.
And it'll just make it that much more difficult to have to give him up.
Oh, wait a minute. I'm not going to give him up. This is my son we're talking about. He's my blood. He will always be my boy, whether he's living with me or Tori, living in Santa Barbara, living halfway around the world. He will always be my little boy.
Even if it hurts both of you to have to give him up.
Well, what would you do? What am I supposed to do? Should I give him to you? His grandmother, maybe? A foster home? Is that where he should stay while Tori gets better? I mean, he's not some puppy that wandered in off the street. He's my son, you know? I love him. And I'm thrilled to have a chance to show him a little bit, you know? I'm not going to turn my back on that opportunity.
I appreciate that. It's just easy to say that when he's in the room sleeping. It's an empty feeling when you walk into a place when you expect to hear a little kid's voice and it's not there. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to protect you, that's all.
I appreciate that. But I mean, whatever the price is, I'm going to pay it. What's the point of worrying about the toll at the end of the road? There's always a toll at the end of every road, and you don't know what it's going to be, so just what? You got to leave it alone. I'm enjoying this, and I think he's enjoying it too. He likes me.
I can't imagine why. You're hopeless.
Well, so I've been told.
And wonderful. And I love you.
Ditto.
Let me know if there's anything I can do.
Thank you. I certainly will. And in the meantime, I hope that you will not waste time worrying.
I feel it.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Sir. I was worried about you. We all missed you at church this morning. You weren't ill, were you? No, you're fine. I'm looking for Mitch. Now, have you seen him? You haven't seen him since last night? Well, you seem very nervous. Why is that? Bad dreams. Oh, Sarah, you're gonna be all right. 1 minute. Sir. 1 minute. We all miss your beautiful flowers in church. Would you bring some more soon? Thank you.
Why don't you just tell me what your problem is, all right? Because I am not going to play this game with you anymore.
You hate me, don't you?
Ever since we got back. No, actually, I take that back. Even when we were in Bangkok, you have been pulling some kind of number on me, and I am really sick and tired of being your personal dump site.
Well, if that's the way you feel, why don't you just leave?
Look, I used to live here.
But you don't live here now, do you? Look, Kane doesn't want you here, and neither do I.
You are really something, you know that?
Kane loves me, and we don't need you.
Yeah, you are right about that. Kane does love you. And look at how you repay him. You run off at all hours, not bothering to tell anybody where you're going or when you'll be back. We all worry to death. You know, you keep telling everyone that you're such a grown-up. As far as I'm concerned, you act like a spoiled little brat. You know, if I were your mother,
But you're not my mother. My mother's dead. And my mother would have never treated me the way you treat me. She would have never made me into something that I'm not, like you do. You want me to be just like all those little stupid girls I see in the shopping malls. The ones who laugh and whisper and point behind my back. Well, I'm not like them. I hate them, and I hate you.
I do not expect you to be like those girls, Ming Li. I wouldn't want you to be. But this is not Bangkok. You are in America now, and the sooner you start letting people help you adjust to it here, like Kane and me, the happier you're going to be.
You mean the happier you're going to be, don't you? Put out that cigarette, Ming Li. Ming Li, your skirt's much too short. Don't be staying out too late. Don't do this, don't do that, Ming Li. I'm not the problem here. You're the one who's causing all the trouble. He doesn't need you. That's why you're so uptight. You're afraid that Kane loves me more than he loves you, and you can't take the competition. I wonder where Dr. Uilkins is with those test results. Hi.
Hi.
Did you get the results back?
Yes, but I'm afraid the news this time isn't as good. We found a cervical irregularity, which may partially explain why you and your husband haven't been able to conceive.
But I got pregnant once before, although I did miscarry.
Miss Capwell, do you remember if you took any medications while you were pregnant with Eden?
Yes, as a matter of fact, I did. They prescribed something. I don't remember what it was.
Does the name DES sound familiar?
No, I mean, it was a long time ago. I don't remember.
Wait a second. I think I read something about this. The children of mothers who took it were called DES babies.
Yeah, only the female children are affected, as far as we know. DES was what, tragically, was considered a wonder drug in the late 50s, early 60s. It was prescribed to thousands of women. And we've just recently discovered that the daughters of these women have an increased chance of cervical cancer and may have difficulty conceiving.
Oh, God. I had no idea.
Let's not jump the gun on this. Now, I want to call your doctor and talk to him first. If it turns out he did prescribe the drug for you, there is a test we can give to Eden to confirm the problem. It's a little more complex procedure.
But that's okay. I'll do it. I'd like to know as soon as possible.
I understand. Mrs. Capwell, if you'll come with me, I'll get the number of your doctor and we'll make the call.
Okay, just a minute, okay? I feel terrible. I mean, if I had anything to do with what you're going through... Oh, my God, Kelly.
Mama, you couldn't have known. And who knows? I mean, I could get the tests. And we'll find out that we were just getting excited for nothing. It's gonna work out. I know it.
What were you saying?
And much as I enjoy all these impromptu visits and the attending theatrics.
Not to mention the quick costume changes.
This is going to have to be your last one. You're taking too many chances.
Too many chances? Mason, there's a killer running around here dressed as a member of the clergy. Your face is plastered all over the front page of the paper. Today, I'm surprised someone hasn't recognized you so far.
Well, that's one of the reasons you can't keep coming here. I mean, that bash on the head was somebody's not so subtle way of letting me know that they know I know something, which loosely translated means I don't have much more time to get to the bottom of this, and I've got to do it alone.
All right, I'll do it if you...
Shh. Somebody's coming. What are you doing here? What's this? Oh, the key to Father Michael's office? How did you get this? Oh, you stole it. What if Father Michael found out? You just want to find out who killed Mother Isabel. You're a very brave girl, Sarah. You were a good friend to Mary. Did anybody see you come up here? Well, they're looking for me, so you'd better go. We'll meet later here.
You'll let her help you, but you won't let me?
She belongs here. She can come and go as she pleases without anybody noticing. You can't do that.
And neither can you. I want you to come back to Santa Barbara today. We can call the police. We'll tell them everything. Please, I want you to come home. I'm scared.
I'm scared, too. But I can't come home yet. I came here to do something. If I don't get it done, then I'll never know the truth.
If anything ever happened to you, I couldn't bear it.
Nothing's gonna happen to me. You tell Samantha that I love her, and I'll be home soon.
Father, I must speak to you regarding an urgent matter. Mother Isabel.
can we do about Mason Capwell? If he goes to the police...
He's wanted for murder. He won't go to the police.
Not yet, you mean?
We have to stay one step ahead of Mr. Capwell. It's the only chance we have.
You got a minute? I think we should talk.
If talk means you yell, I listen. I don't think so.
Wait a minute. Just hold on, okay? I was out of bounds. I admit it. And I'm sorry.
Who am I talking to right now? Is this Dr. Jekyll or is this Mr. Hyde?
I don't know who the bad guy is in all this, but I don't think it's me.
And what did I do to deserve that verbal barrage you let loose?
I admit it, okay? I overreacted. Look, I saw something in you that struck a very familiar chord in me. And you know how sometimes you recognize a problem in yourself and you see it in somebody else and you tend to overcompensate?
Yeah, so you passed Psych 101. What does that have to do with us?
It's just that I feel that we're both coming from the same place. We both have fathers with very strong personalities, and we've based a lot of the decisions in our lives, our career choices, whatever, on those relationships with those people. Does any of this make sense?
Sounds like a lot of bull. With a, sprinkling of truth in there somewhere. Oh.
All right, look, let me give you an example, okay? Do you remember when you came to see my father with me in jail? I was very humiliated and embarrassed. But somehow you managed to see some good in my father, and you helped me to see him in a different light.
Dr. Kiger, contact obstetrics.
Yeah, so?
Dr. Kiger.
Well, I'm just trying to say that maybe you should take the blinders off where your father is concerned.
Oh, Scott, you don't know anything about my father.
And you really don't know anything about me. So please, don't confuse the two of us just because I aspire to do the same things he does.
Scott, aspiring to be an excellent surgeon is great. Thinking you're God isn't. Just believe me, you don't want to be like my father.
Why not? Maybe I do. What's so wrong with him? He's a success. He saves hundreds of lives, right?
Just really, look, just take my word for it. My father is an A #1 first-class jerk. Okay, if you ever get to know him, you'll find that out.
Hi, guys.
Hey, Cruz. Hey, Chipper, how you doing?
He's doing good. We stopped by to look after his mama. How is she doing?
Well, she's still on the critical list. That accident did a real number on her. You know, it's pretty severe.
Well, if we were to be real quiet, could we step in and see her, you think?
Yeah, if you don't stay too long, but Chipper's not going to be able to do that. Hospital rules.
Oh, okay. Well, perhaps you would like to hold on to him for just a little while, okay? I'll be
sure.
right back.
Okay.
Okay, you be safe with it.
You know, I don't know a whole lot about babies, but am I doing this right?
Yeah, well, if you're holding a bag of groceries. You're the picture of maternal devotion here.
You know what? Like I said, I don't know a lot about babies, but I think this one's wet.
Well, then you better change him.
You mean you're not going to help me?
Are you kidding? But I wouldn't miss it for anything in the world.
Thanks. Thanks a lot.
So, I hear you're giving the doctors a real run for their money.
What day is it?
It's Thursday.
How long have I been asleep?
I don't know, but I wouldn't worry about it. You need all the rest you can get.
Could I have some water?
Yeah.
Cruz, I was so scared. I hurt all over.
Here, listen.
I don't think I'm gonna make it.
Tori, listen to me. You have a little boy outside who is counting on you making it. You have to get well and get out of here.
Jim is here. Jim is here. Can I see him, please?
He's at...
Bring him in.
Okay.
Bring him in.
Hey, relax. I don't want to hear another word about you not making it. You promise?
Yes, I promise. Just bring him in.
Okay. You want this? Just close your eyes and relax. I'll see if I can pull a string at you. You just... I'll be right back.
Do you have any idea where she is?
No. that you need to go after her. I mean, she survived on the streets of Bangkok all this time. I don't think Santa Barbara's going to give her too much trouble.
What was it that you fought about?
Oh, what didn't we fight about? You, me. She accused me of trying to come between the two of you. And I accused her of manipulating you to get what she wants. And that's exactly what she does. I mean, I know you think she's a perfect little angel, but she's out of control.
Hey, time out, huh? I know she's not a perfect little angel, but come on, let's give her some time to adjust. This is all new to her.
You know, I think she's adjusted beautifully. I mean, she does what she wants, when she wants,
Hey,
regardless
now that's
of what...
not fair. Come on, she's just a kid. You know, give her a break.
What about giving me a break, all right? I mean, I have bent over backwards trying to make that girl feel welcome and at home. But she's made it perfectly clear she doesn't want to have a thing to do with me. Kate, I don't know what it is, but she's jealous of our relationship. I think she's always trying to keep us apart.
Well, it's ridiculous.
Oh, is it?
Yes.
Well, how much time have we spent together during this past week alone?
Not much.
What is happening to us? I mean, we used to be together all the time. Now I feel like some fifth wheel. I don't even feel like I belong here anymore.
Oh, come on. No, that's crazy. Of course you belong here. I love you. I want you here with me.
I don't know. I just feel like we're slipping away from each other.
Hey, look, this whole week, my life's been turned upside down. All of a sudden, I'm the father of a 16-year-old. And the only thing I've got to go on are my instincts, which I'm not too sure about at this point. Yeah, I'm groping blind, step by step here, and the only reason I've gotten as far as I have is you. You know that.
Yes, I'm being selfish. Can't you find a way to be a father and a lover at the same time?
Yeah, eventually. I've just got to figure this out. You've got to be patient while I work this father thing out.
I don't know, it's really difficult to be patient when you're losing someone.
You're never gonna lose me. What can I do to make this better?
You could kiss me.
I think I can manage that.
I need to get to my cabin.
Look, why don't you just hang on a second, all right? I think you owe Andrea an apology.
I owe her an apology.
Yes.
Did she tell you she hit me?
Sweetheart, do you really think that you're going through all this for the right reasons?
I want to have a baby. What better reason is there than that?
Of course. It's just that every time you talk about having a baby, you say you're going to do it for Cruise. And I'm not 100% convinced that it's what you want.
Mama, for me, for Cruise, for both of us, it's what we want. What difference does it make? Nothing's wrong with that.
Eden, just for a minute, imagine the worst possible scenario. Do you think it would make a difference to you if you and Cruise faced the rest of your life together without having a child?
Well, I don't want to think of that possibility.
Well, honey, think about it for a minute. I mean, you know he wouldn't leave you. You know you wouldn't lose him.
I know that. But, Mama, I finally understood what it was like to lose a child when I lost Cruise and my baby. Having a child is important to me.
But you know that he loves you so you're going to spend the rest of your lives together no matter what.
I know that. I know that in my head, like I know that you and Daddy care about me and would love me for the rest of my life. But I also know in my heart that I have lost a very big, important part of him to his son. A part that I want back for our child. Now, I know that might seem jealous or selfish or ungrateful, but It's what I want.
Here to take you down to Loud, Miss Castillo?
Who's here? Look what we have here.
Very close.
There you go. There you go. Be gentle, be gentle.
He doesn't even know who I am.
Sure he does. He's just looking at all the equipment and stuff.
Cruz, it's a big mistake. Take him out of here.
Oh, okay, okay.
I don't want him to remember me like
Just
this.
take it easy now, Tori. Take it easy.
Promise me that you'll take care of him, please.
I will.
Only you.
Of course I will.
And tell him about his mama every day. Don't let him forget me.
Tori, he's not gonna forget you. I promise.
Is that true? You hit her?
Look, I didn't mean to. I apologized. We were going at it tooth and nail when she implied that we were in competition for you. I don't know. I lost it. I'm sorry, Ming Li.
She hates me. She wishes I never came here.
Look, that is not true, and you know it. I am the one who told Kane about you in the first place. I worked my tail off trying to get you over here. And I've done my very best to try and be your friend.
She's lying, Kane. She doesn't want me here.
I just saying
That's enough. That's enough. Okay? Now, Andrea apologized to you. I think you should apologize to her now.
Me?
Yes.
What for?
You know what for. I think you should apologize to Andrea for the way you've been treating her, or you're going to get punished.
But that's not fair.
It's not supposed to be fair. This is my place. You are staying here. You go by my rules. Now, I'm sorry to be this way. Now, which way is it going to be now?
I apologize.
Thank you.
Are we still going to the movies like you promised?
No, you're going to go by yourself. I'm going to take Andrea to dinner, if you're free.
Well, yeah, I just need to go home for a minute.
Great, I'll give you a lift. Now, since you're going to be on your own, I want to see some responsibility. Use some good judgment on what you see and come back right after the movie. No later than 11.
11?
Yes, 11. All right, now is there anything you need before we go? Ming Li?
No.
All right. Well, you have a good time. We'll see you later. Okay?
So this is what America is all about.
Sarah, I'm telling you, Father Michael has a gun in his desk. I'm sure that he's connected to the murder of Mark McCormick. Now, I have to prove that the gun is the murderer, that the gun killed Mark McCormick. Then I can go to the police. No, Sarah. Sarah, no. Sarah, it's all right. You may think he has God on his side. We've got the evidence.
Bless me, Father, for I have sinned.
I think you're cute. I think you're adorable, the way that you held Chip away from you like it was a ticking time bomb about to go off. You should have seen the expression on your face. You were terrified.
I was not terrified. I'm just not used to dealing with babies, that's
Well,
all.
I think I better keep this little bit of information someplace handy. Who knows? I might be able to use it someday when these big psychiatric journals are doing a profile on you. I could just see how it would read. Dr. Heather Donnelly, noted pediatric psychiatrist, terrorized by toddlers.
Look, Scott, most of my friends are professionals who are just starting their own practices, and none of them really have kids. And so it's not really any big deal. It's just that I'm not used to being around them.
Hey, whatever you say. You know, I think the lady doth protest a tad too much.
You know, I don't even see what it should matter to you, whether I like kids or I don't like kids. I mean, we haven't even talked about sleeping together, much less having kids.
Well, I would love to work on that first part together. The sleeping together part. And then we could work on the rest.
I knew somebody had been in here. This box has been tampered with.
Mason Capwell?
Who else would it be?
What if he found the gun?
I'm not taking any chances. We're going to do something about this now.
Estos son las mañanitas que cantaba el rey David a las muchas. Hi, baby. Welcome home.
After Cosby, It's a Different World. Then it's a tale of two cuties on Cheers, and Christmas comes early on Night Court.